Mess. It's Lauren with your school news update for the day. Today is day 6, Tuesday, November 12th, and these are your student announcements. Congratulations and thank you to everyone who helped with and participated in yesterday's Veterans Day programs. Great job. The LMMS food drive continues through Friday. Keep bringing in those items to help those in our community in need. There is no crochet club today. Creator Studio meets today after school in room 504. The last boys basketball open gym is today after school until 4 o'clock. Like painting? Join Painting with Palmer. You need to attend Tuesday and Thursday in the same week. There's 1 week in November and 1 in December. Sign up with Mrs. Palmerin in room 415. Donations for our library's used book sale will be accepted through December 11th. Now over to your world news.
Hey LMMS, it's Kathy with your world news for today. Craig Cullingworth from West Yorkshire, England has always wanted to be a pilot, but he was always told he wasn't clever enough to become one. He recently built a $25,000 flight simulator using spare parts he bought online. It took him 2 years, but he finally finished the model of a Boeing 737-800 NG plane cockpit. He got the idea after his wife had bought him a pass for a flight simulator experience at a local flight center as a Christmas present. First, he bought a cockpit shell with all the dials and levers in a real plane and slowly turned it into a working model. Now, using a computer program, he and his daughter, Sophie, who's obsessed with flying, can take to the sky every day without ever having to leave their house. Craig said, quote, "My wife got me a Boeing 737 experience because she knew how much I wanted to do it. It was the best experience of my life, and on my way home I was searching up how to build one. My 8-year-old daughter is now obsessed. She takes it in very quickly." End quote. Sophie may be the first in her family to become an actual pilot, thanks to her father's dreams. So LMS, would you want to try this flight simulator out? That's all for me. Now on over to your weather update.
Hey LMMS, it's Ariana here with your weather update for today. Today will be sunny with a high of 51 and a low of 34. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 51 and a low of 28. Now on over to the joke for today. Hey LMMS, why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. That's all for me. Now into your sports news.
Hey LMS, it's Zeke here with your sports news for today. The Philadelphia Eagles dominated the Dallas Cowboys with a 34-6 win on Sunday. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts threw for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns and rushed for 2 more. Philadelphia's defense held Dallas to only 146 yards and forced multiple turnovers, including an interception off Cowboys quarterback Trey Lance. With this victory, the Eagles improved to 7-2, maintaining their NFC East lead. So, LMS, are you an Eagles fan? That's all for me. Now on over to your entertainment news for today.
Hey LMS, it's Maggie with your entertainment news. In honor of National French Dip Day, let's see what people's favorite dips of all time are according to GoodHousekeeping.com. At number 10, we have pizza dip. Then next up is number 9, which is Herbed white bean dip. Then at number 8, we have chorizo queso potato skins. Then coming up next is number 7, which is roasted pepper dip. Then in 6, we have raita dip. Then coming up with the top 5, starting off with number 5, which is creamy cannoli dip. Then at number 4, we have cilantro dip. Now on to the top 3, kicking it off with number 3, which is creamy beer cheese. Then at number 2, we have tzatziki. Then at number 1, we have dill dip. So LMS, do you agree with these ratings? That's all for me. Now on over to your segment.
Who's the most organized teacher?
That would be Mr. Schultz.
Which student plays the most games on their Chromebook during class?
Alex Taylor.
Alex Taylor, I heard you've been naughty on your Chromebook.
Which teacher is the most trustworthy?
Probably Mr. Reed.
Which teacher is the most patient?
Most patient, I would say the most patient teacher on this floor is Mrs. Smith.
Which teacher is the most dramatic?
Mr. Dahlquist.
Which teacher is the most sarcastic?
I'd have to say it's that Mr. Bossy guy down the hall.
Which teacher is the boldest?
I'd have to say Mrs. Law.
Which teacher tells the most stories?
I think the teacher that tells the most stories is Mr. Hanlon. Mr. Hanlon loves to tell stories about students from long ago that did all sorts of crazy things that he still remembers to this day. Mr. Hanlon.
Which teacher is the most ecstatic?
Mr. Farilli!
Which teacher is the most delightful to be around?
Most delightful, I would say Mrs. Yergi is the most delightful to be around.
What am I saying?
Oh, snap.
Who's the clumsiest teacher?
I am.
That's it for BuzzTV. Have a good day, LMMS.